TGIF, I'm Heidi Glaus. St. Louis's barbecue scene just got even better. Dana Dean found a barbecue joint 30 miles east of St. Louis that just brought home a big award.
That's right. So here's the deal. The owner of A Fine Swine travels to barbecue competitions. He just came home from the largest in the world, and his ribs got 12th place out of more than 400 teams. So I went to New Baden to check it out. David Stidham grew up in the South, cooking barbecue in his backyard.
You pretty much grow up with barbecue in your DNA, almost barbecue sauce in your veins.
He started entering barbecue competitions a few years ago.
Actually, me and my youngest son, we were watching this Barbecue Pitmasters on TV. And my son was like, "Dad, you can beat those guys. You can do all that."
His team, A Fine Swine, did more than fine at their first competition.
We weren't expecting anything, but we finished third overall. And that was almost like, you know, the proverbial hook.
Then last year he opened A Fine Swine barbecue restaurant in New Baden, Illinois.
New Baden is where my mom and dad live, my brother lives, my sister lives.
Now people are coming from all over to the small town about 10 miles east of Scott Air Force Base to try David's award-winning barbecue.
We pull in the parking lot, there's license plates from Colorado, Carolinas, Texas. He's absolutely put New Baden on the map.
David recommends, well, everything.
I mean, honestly, it's like saying, what's your favorite child?
You can't go wrong with the ribs, which just took home an award at the world's largest barbecue competition.
The 12th place ribs 3 days ago at the American Royal in Kansas City, and there was 407 teams competing.
I couldn't wait to take a bite.
Take a big, good bite, see? Now you notice how that came clean off the bone? That's what you want in a competition rib. You want to have a clean bite.
That is killer barbecue. Killer.
Show them the bite.
Ugh. Is this worth the drive for people living in St. Louis?
Definitely worth the drive.
I do a lot of traveling for work. I go to Kansas City. I've had their barbecue, and so far everywhere I've had barbecue doesn't touch this place.
It's great. He's one of the best cooks that ever was. I call him the barbecue king.
Find A Fine Swine at 423 West Hanover Street in New Baden, Illinois. The number is 618-588-5141, and make sure to like him on Facebook at A Fine Swine Barbecue. Okay, wait, I've got some news. He hasn't shared this yet.
What?
David, wait, I'm not doing it right.
Is that your drum roll? It was wait.
Here's the news. David plans on opening a second location in St. Charles early next year. So you don't have to drive to New Baden, but go now, because I mean
you're so excited about this. When you came in, you really said this is the best barbecue that you've ever had.
The rib, I mean, I've eaten a lot of barbecue. That rib, I'm telling you, that rib was so good, and just as good as the ribs, the pulled pork.
Really?
I didn't have it with sauce. That says a lot because I'm a saucy lady. I drown everything in sauce, and you don't need sauce on their pulled pork.
I saw deviled eggs too. Did you take a bite of those?
I did not try the deviled eggs, but we're, yeah.
It all looks so good. Thanks, Dana. You know,